To be honest with you, if you go to the Philippines, a lot of Filipinos speaks English. So that's actually their second language. You know, no, that's not true. And then the second part, when she said that, well, you know, they're not educated. So basically it sounds like, hey, a lot of them are dumb, right? Bruh. When actually that's not true, tap.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. Appreciate the support. So I'm back for another video review. This time I'm actually reviewing several videos of black women who actually support the passport bros. So these women are actually speaking up, and they are actually saying, like, actually giving out good information on why they support passport bros, blue book gentlemen, you know, the travelers, the men that are going out there looking for other women. So they have pleaded their case. They're telling other women, look, what you're talking about is crazy about these other women. They understand why these men are going overseas to other countries and so forth. So let's go ahead and jump into the videos to see all the stuff that they have to say about these men traveling.
The disrespect from the American women when it comes to the passport bros, you might ask, like, where did this start? Why is this going on? They say that they're dusty. They say they're losers. They're not worth keeping. So why are they speaking out about it? Well, it's because they're projecting. They are upset because they don't feel desired. Men are not approaching women or playing games with women like they used to.
That's true.
They've taken the red pill. They've woken up. And quite honestly, if I was a guy or if I had a son, I would advise him to go overseas.
Yo, that's big right there, because she already sees the stuff that's going on. She said that men need to wake up and see what is really going on out here. There's no benefits out here for men really finding women, finding wives in the United States. There is too many things against them. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. That's why I tell men, look, if you go overseas to other countries, it's basically you actually have the opportunity of finding a stack of needles. You know, there is so many abundant of more genuine women than there are the women that are in the westernized women. So it is what it is. To jump into the next video. Of course, we all know this famous video of her saying, you know, maybe from Thailand.
What up? This is Miss Brown. What's good? What's popping? All right, here we are with another topic of the day. If you watch that little clip, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but you might have to click on that little clip over there and see why I'm talking the way I'm talking right now. I don't agree with the young girl is because she basically it seems like she put everybody in this little box saying that, oh, you go to these foreign countries, they're not going to understand a lick of English and they're not educated.
Which is false.
Well, really, to be honest with you, if you go to the Philippines, a lot of Filipinos speaks English. So that's actually their second language. You know, no, that's not true. And then the second part, when she said that, well, you know, they're not educated. So basically it sounds like, hey, a lot of them are dumb, right? Bruh. When actually that's not true, tap. A lot of them are educated. Now, because they pick American man to be with doesn't mean that they're going to be just dumb because they want to get a green card. Well, no. I just want to open a lot of individuals' mind to know that, yes, some of these passport bros might be going out there, you know, so that they can get their little, you know, stuff wet. But actuality, a lot of them are actually looking for love, and I don't blame them for looking for love in all the other places. You know what I'm saying? So if they're like, hey, you know what, I can't see myself dating in America because their mindset is completely different. I want to be with a woman that's submissive, and that's okay.
It's true.
My mama was a submissive woman, and my father even expressed to me growing up that, hey, I ended up dating outside my race because of all these different reasons.
It's interesting how a lot of women who actually was brought up, like good wives that have been brought up, they understand why a lot of these passport bros, blue book gentlemen, or whatever travelers are going to other countries to find women. They understand, they get it, because they do it themselves. They are this cooperative type of woman, you know. So it's just, I find it kind of interesting that what it is that it is the modern woman, the women who are going against the natural order are the ones that are upset at these men that are going to other countries. I mean, face it. I mean, have you noticed that a lot of the times these women have something to say, They have like funny, some different funny color hair. They have the scepter ring in their nose, or just rings everywhere, just looking crazy. You know what I mean? It's just so. I mean, these are the type of women that a lot of us, we don't want them. You know, we don't want these free spirit type of women. We're looking for traditional women. So that's the problem, and they're upset at that.
You know what I'm saying? So becoming a grown woman, I can say that about American men. The way I was raised is completely different from a lot of American women, because I have a Filipino mom that basically taught her daughters to be submissive and to take care of family and to put family first and da 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 da. When I started dating American men, I see that a lot of American men don't know how to appreciate a submissive woman. Bruh. They don't know how to be like, damn, she is actually doing what she says she does, taking care of home, doing this, making sure I'm taking care of, making sure she's, you know, I'm being, you know, food's on the table, blah blah blah. Because what I experience is a lot of them takes things for granted, you know. So I get why a lot of American women might feel the way that they feel like, you ain't about to use me, oh, you're not about to do this to me, oh, you're not about to put me in a corner and make me feel little by myself. But again, if you was raised a certain kind of way, it wouldn't bother you. But because you was raised to be independent and have a voice and to be able to be expressive, then that can cause some time of a friction. But what she basically said is actually not true. There's a lot of...
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the thing. I want to touch a little bit on the whole part of American men being a certain way. See, the problem is that as much as he said that a lot of men are not ready, well, the problem is that because of feminism, the feminism that has corrupted the whole government system, the problem is that there's two things to it. The first one is the fact that men, they're afraid of being taken advantage of. If they take care of a woman that's traditional, there might be a time when she might flip on them, and then she might want a divorce. And of course, the court system is going to award her everything in the kitchen sink. So men are very scared of that because the way how things are set up. Basically, we are living in modern times, but our court system and everything is still in the past. So it hasn't caught up to what's going on now, you know. So, and then the second thing is that, you know, it's funny because I actually had this conversation with one of my buddies I've known for years. Thing about it is when you're younger, you hear a lot of things about how you should treat a woman and how things should be in a household, such as women are made to be independent now, and that, you know, basically they try to get you to be blue pill and be a simp. So problem is that as you grow up nowadays in this culture, I hate to say it, but I am a millennium. But the thing about it is that they show you that you need to have two people in the household working and so forth. Women should bring in 50-50, you know, so forth. You know, and even when you find a traditional woman, you're looking at her like, yo, I mean, this is when you're young. You look like, man, you know, wait a minute, you're supposed to be out there working. You're supposed to be out there helping me out. We're supposed to be building together. Not understanding that she is actually in her proper role. So a lot of times, those type of women, they need to start looking for older men. They can't deal with men around their age because they haven't matured enough to get to a point to really understand what it is to be with a traditional woman, unless he actually had a father figure who was about that traditional life. A lot of times it'll take men several years to really understand, after dealing with modern women after modern women, independent queens, whatever, to really understand. He's like, no, I don't want to be bothered with that anymore. Let me go ahead and get me a traditional woman. And that's what a lot of these brothers have been through. They've dealt with a lot of these modern women who have told them that they could do everything. They're independent, but also in a relationship and still being independent, which doesn't work out, because when you're in a marriage or in a relationship, you guys should be working together as one. Let's jump to the next video.
So why would I want to come here and have all these women talking about feminism and shit like that? And like, I have to like, and if I even get married here, like I would have to like, it's just even risky like when I would like get married here. But yeah, like overseas the women are more traditional and like they understand the roles of men and women. They don't go out every day and show off their body and do OnlyFans. Why would a man want that? A man would want a woman that's pure and doesn't go out, and he would want a woman that cooks for him, and he would want to work for the woman and have babies. But over here, like, I think that mentality is not out there anymore, because now women, they all work and they don't see that they need a man, or like they have sex with a lot of guys.
That's true. She speak a lot of facts. You know, one of the things is that once you get yourself in order as a man, once you get to that point of basically you're actually looking for a traditional wife or a traditional woman or so to be with, the last thing you want to hear is
strong, independent, I don't need a man. Strong, independent, I don't need a man.
Shouts out to Messi McCone. But you know, that's the last thing that you want to hear. You don't care for that. We don't want that. We want a conservative type of family. So, and that's what a lot of women are upset about. A lot of the ones that are pushing back, because they want this liberal type of family, which it doesn't work. Most of these liberal families, or most of these liberal relationships, whatever, they don't last. I mean, you notice how it is in modern culture. A lot of these relationships only last about 3 to 5 years. I mean, if you could last longer than that, wow. I mean, it's like people are actually surprised that you're actually lasting longer than 5-6 years. So this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I am out.